What up, everybody? Today's LEGO review is actually slightly different. Instead of going over one, we're going over two to save time and video making space. And I've done this before and I will keep doing it. Whenever I get small sets, I will try to condense them into one video because it's basically the same length as doing a review for a big LEGO set. So might as well, right? Save some time. So the two sets we've got here are actually from two different themes. Number one is a LEGO City set. Number two is actually a promotional set that you can get if you spend over $85 at the LEGO store, or depending from what country you're from. I'm from Canada, so that's the deal we have. So the promotional one here is called the Hot Rod. It is a pretty decent set that you can get for free. That again, you must spend over 85 bucks to get it. I don't know if you can buy this on its own as a individual set, but let's start off by looking at the LEGO City Street Sweeper. Holy goodness! So if you don't know what a street sweeper is, it's basically those vehicles that clean the streets. You should be able to see them because unless you don't live in an urban area, you should be seeing these guys around a lot. So let's start off by looking at the Hot Rod. Number one, let's get started with the Hot Rod. So once again, this is a promotional set. It's not something that you would normally get, although I'm not quite sure if you can buy this as a set of its own, but we'll see. But this is based off the classic Hot Rod from like the 80s or 90s. I don't know my history that well. It's definitely an old vehicle, that's for sure, from before the 2000s. And this is set 40409 with 142 pieces. And here is the back of the box. Nothing much to see there. Alright. So there are two minifigs that come with the set. We got the auto repair worker. She is looking all down and dirty from working on all those gears. She's got a hammer here and a wrench. That's her hat. And you can look, that's her face. You can see she has been grinding and her face is all oily. The fact that her uniform is even starting to collapse, that's kind of bad. And she's got the dark blue pant. So that's minifig number one. Minifig number two, which I believe is the Hot Rod driver / customer, call it whatever you want. He's sitting in here. I'll just take him out for a second. Here he is, just a classic little customer. Pretty nice outfits, and he's got the sunglasses, hair piece. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so those are the minifigs, and now here is the vehicle itself. You can see it's actually built quite nicely. It's got stickers, unfortunately, but the engine here, the classic engines back in the old days when the engines were like exposed, that's pretty nice actually. I like the way it's been displayed. Front here, got that nice headlights. I kind of this is a little weird in terms of the shaping. Kind of wish, because like IRL Hot Rods has a little more like round curviness going on. It just feels really flat. So this part, not really a big fan of that. You got the exhaust thrust here, of course, because back then all cars ran on fossil fuels, and I think some still do now, but we do have electric cars. So here's the back with the brake light. I actually like the way you just attach these like tennis rack pieces to the back to mimic the lights. And the license plate here is MT5541. And here is the driver's seat. Of course, Hot Rods they're an open vehicle. They're not completely covered. So, but it's one of those where if it's raining, the black part here is to represent the cover which you can pull over to cover your car. But back then, like, you had the choice to like drive an open-end car, and people, when it's nice and sunny, people don't want to be covered, so they lift the back. So open, but it's not adjustable. Unfortunately, you can't really do it because it's all brick built. There's no play feature with it, but it's a pretty good visual representation, that's for sure. And then here is the front window, and then here's the seat, just a normal LEGO chair, and then a normal LEGO steering wheel, because it's nothing new at all. And yeah, that's it. That's the back. Front. So what do I think of this Hot Rod set? Well, of course, I'm not a boomer. I am not that old, so forgive me. I'm a little bit sick right now. I don't know these vehicles too well, but this is a pretty cool set to get for free as a promotional set. I will definitely accept this, and don't know if you can get it, but I will give this little set, and let's give it a 9 out of 10. I'm just not happy with how the front looked in the end. So the minifig selection was nice, and this is just overall really cool set that you can get for free after spending 85 bucks. So that's it for this one. The next set we're gonna look at now is the Street Sweeper from Lego City. Let me start off first by telling you this is a $15 set. It's one of those small sets, and it's one of those sets that are really worth it, that you should consider getting. So let's take a look at the box first. So this is set 62049 with 89 pieces. Box is kind of a bit damaged when it came in the shipping, but oh well. Here's the back, showing you some of the play features. And yeah, so what have we got? Okay, there are side builds, which I will show you right now. It's actually not that much, but it is still something. You actually get a trash can and a banana to mimic the cleaning up process. And depending on what city or where you're from, the designs of these street cleaners can vary. The ones we have here are different, but this one is a Lego version, of course. And yeah, look at that. So on the side, you've got the brush, you know, to the classic brush to be wipe it, or is this to like scrub the street with water or something? I'm not quite sure. And then this is to actually like mop up everything. So how this play feature works is that you can move as you tow the vehicle along. These actually rotate as well. If you let me get a closer view. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. And this moves along with it as well. So everything is all coordinated together, and you can move it all together pretty well. Look at that. That is really smooth. I really like the play feature here. And that mimics it quite well. Really, really well. And when you lift it up, these are just a very loose Technic lift arms. It's nothing that special. The wheels here are a little bit tiny, but actually good. And then I will show you the scrubs already. Here's the back. And then of course you can lift the front to take your street cleaner guy out. It's a little bit small. Yes, you can remove the entire cockpit. I forgot. So with that removed, you can now see the inside. It's just a classic steering wheel. Nothing too much to see there. And then the front window. Really like the front window of how it's built. And the top here is built pretty nice as well. Gotta give props to that. If I can figure out a way to attach this back on. There you go. There you go. Alright. Here is the top. It's got the little siren light, you know, to warn the other vehicles, like, hey, I'm cleaning the streets here, you might want to slow down. Got the headlights at the front here in case he's working at night. And then you got stickers here. Alright. And then you got the back here, which you can lift this up. And this is where you can throw all the rubbish you've collected off the streets. For example, this banana. Put it in there. Store it. There you go. And then when you're at like the landfill or something, just open this to dump it all out. It's kind of like a miniature garbage truck, if you will. And you can also notice on the back here, you got a shovel and a broom, of course. You can do some handy dandy handwork. And I don't know, this is a very small vehicle, and I'm really happy with this small vehicle. It's a very cool, I don't know, Lego vehicles are awesome, man. Lego City vehicles, these are really, really cool. Now in terms of side builds, you got a green trash can and a banana. Simple as that. I sometimes just be that lazy and just put it up here, but of course, it's part of the set. Now the last thing, of course, is the street cleaner dude, the driver, the minifig. Come on, camera. There you go. Here he is. Just a classic Lego City minifig with the hat. Nothing too special. And yeah, very nice figure to include with the set. So, what do I think of this little set? Well, I definitely think this is a really neat vehicle. Small vehicles, in my opinion, if it's a good small vehicle, it's a good small vehicle for sure. This is a really good small vehicle, and you definitely should consider taking a look at this set. Of course, you can small things is good because with a set this small, you can actually buy in bulk. You can buy large quantities, and say in your own Lego city, you can just have like an arsenal of these street cleaner vehicles ready for use to clean the streets of your Lego city. I unfortunately am not building a Lego city myself. That's why I only got one copy, but I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. And the smaller it is, the better you can buy in bulk. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna give this set a 10 out of 10. The play feature is very smooth. It all comes together very nicely. I'm very happy with it. And just the overall build of this tiny little vehicle is very nice as well. And I'm just satisfied with it. Yeah, that's good. So that's it for that. Those are my thoughts for this little Lego City set. And that's it for both of these reviews. So if you agreed with what I said, like the video. If you disagreed, then dislike the video and subscribe to the channel for more. I will continue making more Lego content on your way very soon. So we'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Talk to you again in the next one. Bye.